currently 10 p.m. and I'm working on the camo pattern for the back of the knee pads. I also did so during the morning hours before I fell asleep around 9:15 in the morning after taking a picture of the blue sunflower polystring ball project and getting up around 3:30 p.m. from what I recall. This is food Dad's friend Maggie made. And gave to Dad today while he was at Salvatore's. This is what's left so far of an Irish coffee, part of the first cup of the evening pot of coffee Dad made. Started having this cup around 8:45 p.m. Usually I wouldn't really plan on having coffee at this time, since it would mess up my sleep schedule. But these days, I tend to sleep during the day. And having coffee now could help me to stay up later than I did yesterday or last night. And by doing this each day, I can hopefully eventually fix my sleep schedule. Around 6:30, in the morning, I had a peanut butter and jelly bagel that Dad made, along with my first cup of plain coffee of the morning cup, which I may have finished the first cup by the time I went to bed today, around 9 in the morning. These are garlic knots Maggie either made or got for us. And I had the other 2 cups during the late afternoon / early evening hours. Around 4 p.m., I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich using bagel halves pre-cut by Dad. And then around 5:15 p.m. I had the leftover Chicken Charlie pizza that we got from Salvatore's the other day. Either Dad's friends gave it to us or Salvatore's themselves. I'm not 100% sure at this time. Chicken Charlie is crispy chicken on a sweet and sour and blue cheese base. I microwaved those leftovers for a minute. And they were pretty good. Then I recall having this kombucha spritzer roughly from 6 to 8 p.m., 9 p.m. at the latest, for when I finished it. I recall doing the majority of the camel pattern for this knee pad during the morning hours before I went to bed today. And then I finished the camel pattern for this knee pad and continued on to this knee pad within the past few hours, while running DPS Idol in the background, while also occasionally checking in on Merge's Kingdom because of the short period expedition that's ongoing. That involves energy separate from the main world. And the plot involves some princess, Merge's Kingdom, and also occasionally checking in on Heroes of War. And not too long ago, Congregate badged a game called Tropical Merge, which is essentially Merge's Kingdom with a different skin. So I didn't play it for too long initially. As I might prefer to get the Impossible badge for DPS Idol. The next polystyrene ball project is going to be a Titleist golf ball for Dad's dad. Though I might want to do some work on the personal project, 99th Dan Hammond episode prop character, that polystyrene drawing project before I do the Titleist golf ball project. I scratched my thumb while opening the plastic lid to that container of brownies. So I put it under hot water. It didn't really break the skin, thankfully. But it's important to be careful. For the Titleist golf ball project, I feel like I'll need a light gray ultrafine Sharpie marker. I've tried looking, but I haven't yet found such a marker. I did this to complete the previous task set. On DPS Idol, I'm getting closer to my first gold card of the blue deck. Most likely, when I get to that point, I'll go for the pure DPS one that's at the bottom of the very right corner.